Hey, it's New Comic Book Day. Just want to remind you that I've filled out a couple of events in Facebook, upcoming things, anniversary weekend, which is the same weekend as the first Friday. That's the beginning of September. My participation in the Philadelphia Walk to End Hydrocephalus. There's a bunch of raffles posted currently. That's round one. That'll be for drawings on that anniversary weekend. And then there'll be a round two that takes us through the rest of September, and the walk is in the beginning of October. And then I've got my birthday sale, whatever day that ends up being. I picked a day because it's not a day that I'm normally open, but that's just for fun. But I'll figure that out too because the sale has not been defined yet. But those are things to look for on the Facebook page. So when you get a chance, take a look. But for now, let's look at comics. Alien Paradiso collects the recent miniseries. Aquaman. And two covers there. Young Avengers Epic Collection. This collects a lot of the little miniseries that were connected to events. Marvel, big Marvel crossovers. They do those miniseries sometimes. Batgirl Stephanie Brown. This is volume 2 of her series. I want to say it's like early 2010s, that range. Batman by Tom King, volume 2. In here are a couple of issues drawn by Joelle Jones, and she's referenced right there in the cover. And that is when I found her art. And those issues are stunningly gorgeous. This is, most of what's included here is still before Tom King upset everyone about his Batman run. So, still worth reading, especially those Joelle Jones issues. Batman Dark Patterns and A Lot of Glare. Batman Gotham by Gaslight, A League for Justice continues. A couple covers. I think that's it. Yep. Batman Harley Quinn. This is a facsimile edition of that special from 20 some years ago. This is the first comic book appearance of Harley. She was, of course, introduced originally in the animated series in the 90s, but she was not introduced in the comics until this, and they're just redoing Harley stuff lately, which is fine. Batman and Robin. Blood Hunt. This is a hardcover edition of the Red Band version, the explicit content, which apparently wasn't all that bloody, but that's fine. Valiant Beyond. Valiant has shifted again to, I believe IDW is publishing the Valiant stuff now. I could be mistaken, so don't quote me yet. But they're doing Valiant Beyond, and they're sort of reintroducing the core characters. New origin, new universe, new starting point. Bloodshot's up, Exo's coming, Shadow Man's coming. I think I'm going to try all of them just to see what you guys think. Bring on the Bad Guys continues from Marvel. This one, of course, is focused on Red Skull. And I've got 3 covers there. Captain Planet and the Planeteers. Eddie Brock Carnage. New Champions. I think that might be the last issue of that series. Conan the Barbarian. Daredevil. Disney's Alice in Wonderland. It's the manga put out by Tokyo Pop. Fantastic Four by Wade and Wieringo. I think this is the second volume of their stuff. I think Imaginauts would be considered the first volume. And then the second issue of the new Fantastic Four series, which is just a continuation of the old Fantastic Four series, but with a different artist. Still part of One World Under Doom. Godzilla, Here There Be Aliens continues. Green Lantern Corps. Harley Quinn X Elvira. This is an Ashcan edition promoting the upcoming miniseries starring the both of those ladies. Hello Darkness. I Hate Fairyland. Magic. And 2 covers. And 3 covers. Did I lose something behind? I did lose something behind here. And then Monster High Party Monster. We'll just slide that in and pretend it never happened. My Little Pony Friendship is Spooky. This collects a handful of Halloween flavored, we'll say, issues from Friendship is Magic. Powerpuff Girls Supervillain Summer Spectacular. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Volume 3. This is the 3rd time we're doing this crossover. And of course we got a handful of covers. Hey, it's Tula Lotay. And a shiny version of the main cover. A lot of those are special orders, but there will be some on the shelf. Predator Kills the Marvel Universe. Quick Stops gets a 3rd volume. This one featuring Chasing Amy, of course. Space Ghost. That's the beginning of the new series, which is, again, just more. Spawn. Deadly Tales of the Gunslinger. Miles Morales. Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion. And 2 covers there. Spider-Man and Wolverine. That's a little better, but Star Trek Lower Decks. Star Wars Legacy of Vader. And 2 covers there. Stranger Things Tales from Hawkins 2. 2 covers there. Supergirl. Absolute Superman, number 9. There was a shortage. They didn't have any more, so a reorder of the regular cover, blah, 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 blah. But now I've got Absolute Superman number 9. Somebody will be getting a different cover than they normally would. It's fine, sorry. And then Absolute Superman number 10, which is legitimately newer. And 2 covers there. And then new miniseries, a Black Label miniseries, so it might be naughty. Superman the Kryptonite Spectrum. At the very least, they'll be swearing, I'm sure. There's, a Tula Lotay cover. I believe the general idea is that there now is more different kinds of kryptonite than before because we have the abilities. We have the ability to access so many more colors in the spectrum. Anyway, sometimes art drives story. Thundercats Powerpuff Girls continues. And 2 covers there. Transformers. And 2 covers there. Ultimates. Unchosen continues. Uncle Scrooge, Earth's Mightiest Duck. Vampirina Ballerina. That's a new edition of that classic story. It's a classic, it says it right there. Classic story that I believe inspired a Disney show. So, Wings of Fire. Again, some of the distributor changes stuff. I'm catching up. That's volume 7. And that's volume 8 to go along with the couple early ones that I've got. Absolute Wonder Woman volume 1. This is now collected just like Batman. And I've got a hardcover and paperbacks. And Trinity, Wonder Woman's daughter, continues. X-Men. Giant Size X-Men number 2 finishes the Ms. Marvel Giant Size story thing. And, of course, there's several covers here. And that's the secret reveal cover. And then Zootopia, which is finally catching up again as a result of the distributor stuff going on. And then a couple of extra things. So this is the Sherlock deck, Holmes-inspired card games. It's just a cute little box, but it's got card games inspired by the great detective. That's a special order, of course, but it's available if you're interested. And then this was supposed to be last week, but they arrived damaged. So there's a Black Cat poster to celebrate Black Cat's upcoming new series, which I suspect is a mini series, but that's fine. This will be available for you soon. And that is everything. If you see anything you like, let me know. I'll try and get it for you. Subscribers, do your best. Come on in, especially if I haven't seen you in a while. If I literally saw you last week, you're fine. If you collect one title, you're fine. The subscribers I'm talking to know who I'm talking to. So some of them don't even watch this video, so it doesn't matter. But that is everything. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon.